Hey, everybody, this is Pastor. Let me say love to the family. Let me send out my prayers for your safety and your doing well through this pandemic. We have seen the numbers skyrocketing over the last 10 days or so. We have averaged in this country over 60,000 new cases per day. Yesterday was a record. We just got word 77,000 plus have been infected with COVID-19. And we know deaths are typically 2 to 3 weeks behind infections. And so while you're hearing governors from other states talk about whether or not to wear a mask, the facts are very clear. The data is very clear. Wearing a mask, washing your hands, wearing gloves if you can, all of those things will help you to fight off COVID-19. It is not a hoax. Please don't let anybody convince you otherwise. Young people who think they are invincible, here's what they don't realize. While we are approaching 140,000 people dying in the United States, this disease is having tremendous effects on people beyond death. People who never had diabetes are coming out of this disease with diabetic complications. People who never had organ failure issues are coming out of their battles with COVID. They're still alive, but now they're on dialysis. They're still alive, but they're having limbs amputated. They're still alive, but they're having heart problems. They're still alive, but they're having fogginess of thought. They're having brain issues. And so it's really important that you do everything that you can to stay home and stay safe. Now, I know many of you who are essential workers, you've got to go out. I understand that, but please take an abundance of caution when you are thinking about how to properly clean and protect yourself and your family from COVID-19. I regret to inform our church family on the homegoing of Mother Mary Baptiste. Sister Baptiste has been a mainstay at our church for more than the time I've been at Good Hope. She and Brother Clarence Baptiste, who went home to be with the Lord. Brother Baptiste was a trustee at the Good Hope Church. He was a handyman. He made sure everything was taken care of around the church. He served as the lead servant of the trustees when I got to the church, was part of the pulpit committee, and Sister Mary Baptiste was right there by his side. 92 years old, she was still cutting her own grass even up until just a few months ago. Can you believe that? And so, man, we're praying for this family. We're praying that God will bless them and sustain them. To lose the matriarch of the family, to lose this pillar is a devastating blow, because for everyone who is in her family, she was there when they got there. And so to see her homegoing is something that we are definitely saddened by. And for our church family, you know, this is the third mother of our church that we have lost. Remember, we created our Mother's Board, and Mother Dorothy Haynes passed away several months ago. And then Mother Sarah Scarborough passed away not long ago. And now we say farewell to Mother Mary Baptiste. And so please keep all of her family members and friends in prayer. The arrangements are still being made, still being finalized. And just check our website for an announcement regarding what's going to happen. Whatever it is, we will be physical distancing. We will be streaming any of the services that we can. So those of you who are not able to come, you will be able to participate virtually in her homegoing celebration. Man, I want to thank everybody who participated in this year's Vacation Bible School. Jesus, our strong foundation. We had children, youth, adults all participating in it. Absolutely tremendous. I want to thank the hundreds of people who participated, volunteers who served, all of the speakers who spoke, facilitators who facilitated chats in the chat boxes. Man, thank you so much for allowing God to use you in a special way for this virtual VBS. We made history this year. This was the first VBS that was ever done virtually, and I think it was a tremendous success. As we move forward, the question is, how can we infuse this into what we are already doing or have been doing? And I think there is a way. I believe COVID-19, if we learn the lessons that are presented to us, will make us better through this process. And this is one of the opportunities that God is giving us to reach children, youth, adults, literally around the country. We had people and families from all over the country who participated in our virtual VBS. So thank you to Dr. Misha Berkins for her leadership, Minister Chris Johnson, who stepped in to give leadership to our youth VBS, Minister Darrell Rose, who gave leadership to our adult VBS, and all of the teachers, all of the staff, all of the team that made this VBS so successful. God bless. I appreciate you so much. Well, Sunday we'll be at home, just like I am right now. I want you to be at home. Stay home, stay safe. Remember, He's still an online God. We are so blessed that even though the building is closed, the campus is closed in terms of gathering for corporate worship, we are so blessed that we're able to worship virtually. And I'm praying that the messages have encouraged you. We've been in the series, The Joy Campaign, learning how to live a joy-filled life in a trouble-filled world. And it's not too late for those of you who would still like to become part of a life group, become part of a small group. It's still not too late for you to do that. So you have that opportunity. You can start a life group if you'd like. We're just finishing up Philippians chapter 1. We still got 3 more chapters to go, and I'm going to do every one of the verses in the book of Philippians. It's such a powerful book. It's literally a compilation of some of Paul's greatest hits in terms of scriptures that we remember, scriptures that we are encouraged by, scriptures that we love to quote. So join us in the book of Philippians for the Joy Campaign. We'll keep on marching on Sundays, and we'll keep on doing what God has called us to do. Now, listen, make sure, again, stay home, stay safe if at all possible. Please don't go out and gather. Man, you just don't want to do it. It's just not worth it. It really isn't, because it's not just your life. This virus is literally creating underlying conditions for people who have never been sick are being infected. They're surviving in terms of their life, but they're leaving, battling this disease with now kidney problems, diabetes, heart issues, respiratory issues. There are people who were breathing fine before COVID-19 who have recovered from COVID-19. They are testing negative now, but they're still having respiratory problems. You don't want to be one of those people. So do everything that you can to stay safe, get your rest, drink plenty of fluids, take your vitamins, do everything that you can to remain healthy throughout this pandemic. We're going to hold on. We're going to make it. We're going to see what the end is going to be. And I want to make sure that when we get to the end of this journey, you're there as well. All right. Love to the family. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.